the hype box is back. Let's see what it is carrying. So, as always, at least until now, the hype box never let us down, and I hope it doesn't also this time. Let's have a look. Ooh, 2 fragrances. So what do we have? First one is... Okay, I will keep this one for another video. I think, yeah, it doesn't say anything, so no spoiler. Let's get the second one. Aha! Very, very hyped. Club de Nuit Intense Man Eau de Parfum. So, as we all know how much hyped Club de Nuit Intense Man is, I would say maybe the most hyped fragrance of the Middle East. I am really curious to see how much better is the Eau de Parfum compared to the EDP. I tried the EDT and I do not like it because it is too chemically synthetic and I just think it's not worth it to get. Ooh, nice box. So this one is batch code 477464, made in Dubai. Let's open it. It is supposed to be a 200 ml. Actually, this one, the Eau de Parfum, you can only get 200 ml. And yeah, this is almost embarrassing. It's so big. Like this is my head and this is the bottle. It's a bit dirty, but it's okay. Let's give it a fast cleanup. The thing in the middle is very fixed. Yeah, you can hear the juice. Yeah, let's just go into it, guys. Before reading the notes, let's just give a couple of sprays on the paper that they give you. Not so good, actually, it's not so good because it doesn't spray far enough. All right, so I'm already getting from the paper and in the air, again, this Armaf classic in their Club de Nuits. Like I have the sillage here. They're classic, like lemony kind of window cleaner type. But let's wait for it to dry down. Until then, let's read the notes. So we have lemon, of course, pineapple, bergamot, blackcurrant, apple, birch, jasmine, rose, musk, ambergris, patchouli, and vanilla. Vanilla, that's weird. But all right, now it's already starting to settle in. It's already going in that direction of Creed Aventus. The birch is starting to come out a little bit more. The oak moss, also with that birch, not so much. Right now it's just lemon and birch, basically. Very, very simple. Well, Creed Aventus is a very simple fragrance. Okay, it's taking its own time to dry down. I wonder if it's better on skin, maybe. I'll give one spray on skin. Yeah, there we go. Again, this bottle is just so goofy, like, what the hell is this? Imagine people come to your place, they're like, can I try your fragrance? Like, look, I almost feel embarrassed, but it's okay. All right, on skin is less lemony, less screechy, and it dries down way faster. I don't know if it's placebo effect, but I get the sweetness of the vanilla now that I read it. Okay, the paper is far more in the dry down. And here is literally Creed Aventus with maybe a little bit more of pineapple and some smokiness. Yes, it is clean, very easy, fresh, uplifting birch, but it's also like smoky birch. It's not only fresh, it's also smoky. That's why it makes it also good for all year round use and not only summer. All right. Much more interesting than the EDT in my opinion, because it is not as chemically screechy as I was saying. Not so much different, to be honest. So I would say, if you are just looking for a daily driver to put every day, the EDP, it is hands down way more of a better choice. You will not have to wait those like 10-15 minutes for the screechy of the EDT to go away. You can just spray this one and you're good to go. It dries down like in 2 minutes from like that screechiness, and then you're already good to go. Yeah. So another point that I have to make is it is not as deep maybe as other Creed Aventus alternatives like L'Aventure from Al Haramain. Al Haramain, very well known in the Middle East game for their amazing quality. And maybe it's also not as smoky as other Creed Aventus alternatives. I do not remember the name now, but I tried one that was very, very smoky. And also, it is important to say it is not as sweet as something like Supremacy Not Only Intense. Supremacy Not Only Intense is like this plus Hashivat. So I would say between all the Creed Aventus alternatives, this one is the one that sits like the most in the middle, and that's why I also understand why it is so popular, because it makes everyone happy basically. I would say, guys, just go for the cheapest option. I'm not saying the EDT, watch out, I'm not saying the EDT, I am saying compare this one to all the others that you can find. Go for the one that lasts the longer and the cheapest, because they are literally all the same. Let's be honest. Maybe one is a bit more smoky, maybe another one is a bit more like fruity, but they are literally all the same. If you want something from like Afnan, there is also Supremacy Silver. That one is basically this. So yeah, you have options. You have definitely options. But coming back to this. All right. So sorry guys, I had to have a little bit of break because something came up. But now actually I can tell you more about this one as it dried down even more. So yeah, on the paper it's still very bright, very citrusy, lemony, pineapple-y, not so screechy and chemically anymore. But on skin it changed a lot. So on skin, surprisingly, it is sweet now. I'm not saying that it is so sweet. I am just saying that now this one smells like birchy, smoky Creed Aventus with some like sweetness that comes from like maybe the vanilla added with that like fruity sweetness of the pineapple. But it is literally a little bit of pineapple with a lot of like smoky birch and a bit of like maybe vanilla, but you cannot pick up the vanilla. I am just guessing because of the note, and probably it's just like going together with the pineapple, making it a bit more sweeter. In the air, you cannot smell at all this like extra sweetness. In the air, it smells a lot more fresher and more smokier. Basically, what you get in the air is just a smoky, fresh Creed Aventus with a little bit of pineapple. Yeah, it is beautiful. As of longevity, I will have to test it and I will come back to you guys with the full review. And as of projection, I can already tell you, based on what I have seen so far, that it projects really well. But because of this huge projection that it has, I am really considering, does it last long? Because if you project a lot, usually you don't last long unless you are a huge nuclear fragrance like Azura Oud or Montal Arabian Stonka. But those, it is known that they project and they last long because of the oud. As for now, my review is EDP Club de Nuit Intense Man. Good, smoky Credaventus with some pineapple extra sweetness. Opening that lasts between like 10 minutes with that like kind of chemically that it carries from the EDT. Dries down faster than the EDT when it comes to like the chemically disappearing. But I am also sure that this one with like some maceration, it will get less chemically. The EDT stays chemically the entirety of the life of it. Let's see. I will test it definitely, and I will come back to you guys and let you know how is it, the EDP of Club de Nuit Intense.